Hey, Rich here with Tech Tip. Another thing a lot of people overlook is just brake maintenance. It's just a simple thing of bleeding your brakes once a week. No matter how much you ride, at least once a week, bleeding your brakes. Keep fresh brake fluid in your system, and you'll have much better brake life. One way to do it, simply on a KTM, Husky, Duesenberg. Master cylinders are located right back here. Take the lid off. Most plug wrenches fit the lid. KTM plug wrenches. Pull the top out. Got some Silcoline brake fluid. I like to top it off. Fresh stuff. And it was low because someone's been neglecting it. Okay, as far as bleeding the brakes, so we got a reservoir that has brake fluid in it. We got our, on this caliper, 11mm bleeder wrench with a clear piece of tube with a loop. The clear piece of tube just lets fluid come out, lets you see what's coming out, and make sure there's no air in the system, and it makes it easier so no air gets back into the system. Bleeding the brakes, you want to pump it up so you got good pedal with one hand, and then you're just going to crack the bleeder, but not relieving pressure on the brake pedal. Keep consistent pressure on the brake pedal until it loses pressure. Then you want to tighten it up. Before you release the brake pedal, you've got to tighten the bleeder back up. Pump the pedal back up. It's important that you do not let the pedal back up with the bleeder open, because all that does is lets air into the system. So you want to pump it back up until you got good brake pedal. Crack the bleeder. We've got some dirty fluid, that's for sure. So just keep pumping it until you get clear fluid through it. And keep an eye on the reservoir, making sure the reservoir doesn't get too far down to where you start sucking air back into the system. Just keep an eye on your reservoir, keeping it full. Make sure your bleeder's tight. You got the recommended fluid in your reservoir. Put the lid back on. It's important not to have too much fluid in the reservoir. When you put the lid back on, that could create an issue also. There's a level inside, it's right below the threads on most KTM and Huskies. Make sure you got good clean fluid, good solid brake pedal. And there you go. You're good to go. That's how you bleed your brakes.